heavens. Come on, guys. The bot when the vertical stream, somebody pinged in it. What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the LuxAlgo live stream. My name is Jacob. It's good to be here. Well, somebody didn't follow the rules and decided to ping the bot in the other chat. Wah, wah, wah. That sucks. Okay, so the bot is stuck in the vertical stream chat and don't know what to do, but we'll just have to unlist it, do all that bull crap again. I'm going to try something else tomorrow, see if it fixes it. But guys, please, if you see a vertical stream, do not ping the bot in the vertical stream chat. I beg you. If you ever see it, it's not widescreen. Don't ping the bot. Please don't ping it, because then it gets stuck in that other one. But that being said, guys, welcome back. Lots to talk about today. Appreciate you all being here. I forgot to do the, what's it called? The LuxAlgo live on the, what's the deal on Discord. All right, cool. All right, we're good to go. But welcome back. Good to see you.
Who's your daddy?
Didn't mean to click that one, but okay. Once again, who's your daddy? Let's go. All right. That being said, Bitcoin holding up over 70K. A lot to talk about today. Man, where are we going to head from here, guys? That's the big question. If you're not seeing a widescreen format stream, by the way, make sure you go to the LuxAlgo YouTube channel, click the other stream, and you're part of the widescreen format. Ham, it wasn't you. It was one of the HODL gang members, sadly. It was Volo. Volo, get it together, man. Come on, man. We will bring the chat over. We'll bring the bot over in a little bit. I'll unlist it when we do the predictions, but then we'll just let it do what it wants to do. I have an idea that might work. I don't know if it's going to completely just destroy the stream or not, but at least it might. If it destroys any stream, it'll be the vertical stream. But it's all good. But great job, guys. We did send out the winnings last night, I think. Tom, you're the only one that I haven't gotten it to yet. We'll do that today. But everybody else should have gotten it. So congrats to our winners. Remember, this Friday we do another $300 giveaway so long as we hit 120 likes every stream. Now, Thursday, I have a flight at 1:45. I have to be gone early, so I probably won't be streaming Thursday. If I do stream on Thursday, it'll probably be that night in Florida. So it's gonna be a way different look, way different setup. So prepare for that, but keep you updated. It's gonna probably be at night, so a lot of you guys will probably be asleep. If not, we'll definitely come back on Friday, hopefully, and get that done. I will keep you updated. I'll let you know tomorrow the overall game plan, okay? So that is the dealio. That being said, Bitcoin holding up. I was going to see if there's any big gainers. Not really. Looks like whiff. We've had a few nice runs on some meme coins overnight. I would say like 15, 20% on some of these. Whiff was up 20%. Dogecoin just chilling. So the whiff and a few others quite interesting to talk about. Gold actually went back up and broke to the 2200, but we had it sell at 2208, so it actually did not hit 2208, which is kind of a bummer. We'll talk about that here in a minute. But you'll bring Lil Pepe, right? So that's the thing. I was looking for a Little Pepe wheel last night, and there's not very many people that make them. And the one that does, I couldn't get it here in time, so I might have to ship it to Florida or something. But we'll figure something out for Little Pepe. That'd be really cool, though, to have a little guy. We call him Little Pepe. I wish I could just get a miniature version of the big wheel. Where is bot? Guys, come on. We've been over this. Somebody pinged it in the other chat. Volo, I'm looking at you, buddy. And it got pushed to the other one. Yeah. We get it. Okay. But that being said, I'm going to do something quite interesting here. Hopefully it doesn't just completely remove the other stream. If it does, it does. Whatever. All right, I'm going to unlist the other stream so we can do our predictions. All right, so let me unlist the other stream. We'll get the bot over here, and we'll do those predictions, and then the bot will be wherever it wants to be after that. In just a second, we will be going over everything, my friends. So if you're new to the stream, welcome. Make sure you hit that sub button. Also, the like button. We do $300 giveaways every single Friday, so long as we hit 120 likes per stream. And welcome back, my friends. Let's go ahead and get the Pepe wheel up and start going. After we get the bot over. Oh, there it is. All right, so y'all know the deal. If you want anything specific analyzed today, throw it in the chat. I throw it on the wheel. Pepe picks what we go over for the day. And the bot, there you go. It's back over. So that being said, let me go ahead and let me go ahead and start the Bitcoin predictions. Guys, if you want to put in your Bitcoin predictions for a chance to add 100 points to your profile, make sure you're on the main stream where the bot is right now. If you are a top 10 viewer at the end of the week, which means you have one of the top 10 most points of the week, you get entered into a separate giveaway, which is $100. So you have a 1 in 10 chance of winning $100 that way. So that being said, Bitcoin right now, prices, I'm going to put it in, and we're going to go. All right, so if you're in the main stream and you see this message pop up, you have a chance to enter for a chance to get 100 points added to your profile. Do you think Bitcoin's going to be more or less than 70,079 by the end of the stream? Type in exclamation BTC more or less. You can only do it in the main chat. So if you see a vertical stream, you're in the wrong stream. If you see a widescreen one, you're in the right stream. But go ahead and add in your predictions for the day, and we'll continue. On top of that, let's go ahead and go over some. Let's go ahead and fill the Pepe board and get rolling. CFX was a suggestion we just got. We can talk about CFX. I like it. CFX first. If you want anything specific, give it to me, and I'll throw it on the board. TIA. People want TIA. I got a few people with TIA. Let's do that one. There you go. CFX on the board already, my friend. Beam. Yeah, You had to clarify what beam there you want, man. I remember we went over this last time. The Dixie. ICP. We went over ICP yesterday. Apple today. How's BNB doing? BNB backups, whatever. AVAX, yes. I don't know if we went over AVAX yesterday. Actually, I think we did. I think we did, but Avalanche, one of the ones I do like going over quite a bit. Near. How's Near doing? Near's not too bad. Near's not too bad. Let me get our pretty key music here. We'll do Near today on the board. Near is on the board. All right, Apple, ADA, DOT. DOT's a good one. ADA, definitely. DOT and ADA. Definitely going over. Got a few more to fit. Wild, or AKA World Coin, as people call it. I like saying wild. Sushi. I haven't gone over sushi in a while. Shib. Not Shib, sorry. We had a long, Link. Link we discussed yesterday to see if it would want to actually be worth talking about. We can go over Link. We didn't go over it yesterday. Got 3 more slots, my friend. XRPH and FTM. We went over that yesterday. INJ from Lane Crypto. Do INJ. That's a new one. We got 2 more slots left. If you want to go over a something other than crypto, let me know. Throw it in the chat. We go over all the majors. Y'all know the drill. How is Pepe doing? I'm not a huge meme coin person. I know we had some moves on meme coins yesterday. Pepe tried to bounce back a bit. When Sol, we're gonna go over Solana, man. Solana's a major. Come on, act like we've been here before. Rune. I think we went over Rune yesterday. If you haven't been here before, I appreciate you being here. That's just something we say. Ooh, did we go over Rune yesterday? I don't know if we did. Rune looks good. Sand, Gala. Look at Sordic with the Jacob. Here's the chat for Sordic. Last time we went over Beam, man, it wasn't even worth it, to be honest. There's nothing to look at here. I mean, look, it's just a target your 42s. This thing's doing fine. There's nothing stressful about this one. Ooh, OP. I think we talked about OP late in stream yesterday. Cake. We're gonna go over Ethereum, guys. Come on. And Bitcoin. Goodness gracious. If you're new to the chat, I understand. Beam X. Yeah, that was the one I was looking at. Yeah, there's no reason to look at this one. I'm not going to look at it. It's already making its move. Zill. Zakia. Yeah, this isn't too bad. Zill ain't too bad. Balls. Didn't Balls move yesterday? Looked like it bounced back a bit. Just a little bit. Sushi. JTO. I don't know if I looked at that one. TRX. CAD JPY. Let me see. Interesting. This one's not too bad. The only problem is it's at all-time highs. Or no, it's not. It's close. It's holding up, though. Gala. You guys love Gala. I guess I got to do Gala. I know how many people want to see this one. We'll do Gala. I've seen that from like 15 people. I've seen that one from like 15 people. You know what we haven't gone over in a while is Render. It's at an all-time high. It's hard to talk about. Yeah, I can't talk about it. AIOZ. Didn't we go over Matic yesterday? I think we went over Matic yesterday. Let me double check that. Unless Matic made a move. Yeah, it didn't. I mean, I'm pretty sure we went over Matic yesterday. We had that on the board. VAR. ENS. Ooh, that might be a good one. I haven't seen that one in a while. See, none of these are that exciting. They're all very similar. ICP. I know we did that yesterday, but oh, okay. Okay. ICP, another day in the bag. Is another pump day? Kind of, yeah, it's still continuing. Good volume. Jasmine, nice. Haven't looked at that one. Haven't looked at this one in a while. Let's look at Jasmine. I like it. That's a newer one, too. All right, guys. Y'all know the drill, though. We go over all the majors at the beginning of every stream. So if it seems like it's a major current coin like Solana or Ethereum or Bitcoin, we always go over those. We always go over gold. We always go over the NASDAQ. We always go over YM, a.k.a. the Dow. We always go over the ES. We go over the Euro USD. Y'all know the drill. Come on, man. And then Avalanche on the board. Avalanche might be one of those things. But the board is filled, my friends, and that means that the predictions are done. You got 2 seconds to put in your predictions in. 3, a 2, a 1. Yo, we got our first level 2s. Fam and Tom. Second month in now. Look, they have their new badges. Month 2 badges. We got our first level 2. I was wondering what was different. Brad as well. A lot of our first people that joined the HODL gang got their new badges now. Month 2, baby. Welcome. Guys, month 3. Month 3 is the Doge dog, like bobbing his head. So that's a good one. That comes up next. He still has the gold bar. Gold bars for noobs. All right. I'm closing down the queue for that. And I'm gonna republic the other stream, and let's see if this did anything. If I public this stream, let's see what happens. So I pretty much did something interesting, and we'll see what happens there. Okay, republic the other stream, and let's go, guys. Quite a lot to talk about. Remember, guys, we need to get those likes up to 120 amongst both streams. We're right at 44 right now. If we want to do that $300 giveaway at the end of this week, we'll keep you updated on what needs to be done or when that's going to happen. But overall, this is done. Let me unpin, and we are ready to go, my friends. Let's see if the bot stays. If the bot stays, then I figured out the glitch. I figured it out. Okay, let's get to charting, my friends. That being said, y'all know the drill. We got to go live on Instagram. We didn't go live yesterday on Instagram because everything messed up on the vertical streams, but we're back. So let's get it. Let's go. What's up, Instagram? How we doing? Welcome back to the LuxAlgo live stream. My name is Jacob. Good to see you guys. Let's get right into it, my friends. When are we looking at balls? Come on, sorted. Come on. We got time, maybe. Yeah. You know he wants to look at that. All right. It's my first time FOD. Everybody welcome. Everybody welcome the first time. I appreciate you being here, man. Make sure you hit that sub button. Welcome the man. Welcome. Thomas said, what? Yeah, Thomas immediately unsubscribed after that. Yo, Samuel, welcome, man. I appreciate you being here. Hall game, welcome them in. Welcome them in. Welcome back, guys. Will Bitcoin come down? Instagram is asking. Well, that's what we're here to talk about. Let's talk about Bitcoin, my friends. Lots to look at. Tesla Man said, I love your show, bro. Thanks for being here every day. Oh, I appreciate that, dude. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. You missed it. You missed it, Mr. Dennis. It already closed. Already closed. Let's see here, though. Is it back, though? Is it still here? Did it stay? Did it stay? Ah, it didn't stay. That's all right. We'll figure it out. That's okay. Let's go. All right, Bitcoin, right? We got the halving coming up. I think it's halvening, whatever you guys want to call it. I call it the halvening, whatever. April 19th. It was April 20th. Not too bad. So 1025 CDT right now. So we'll see where that ends up being. But still April 19th in the eyes. In the eyes, April 19th. So, you know, where are we going to head? Well, we did discuss this a bit, right? If you've been on this stream, y'all know that we discussed a lot of consolidation in the 60s. It's very possible we get consolidation in the 60s. We've already gotten that. We've already shown that. You can see here we've been flipping back and forth on the NeoCloud as well. So seeing that here, not too bad. Adjust that sensitivity. But FEG forming right now, actually. Got a nice imbalance sitting there, which is good, too, because you already see price kind of retracing into that imbalance, which is what you want to see with imbalances. If you get a retracement right to it almost immediately on Bitcoin, usually those buy orders are left over there, so you'll probably see some buyers step in. What's really nice, though, is that it is coming from a previous high as well. Guys, this is pretty grade A price action, I will say. You got a very nice inverse head and shoulders type of formation. Comes up with a change character, pops up to the 70s, finds some resistance on 70. That's as much as we could ask for. If this thing just holds in the 60s before that halving, we're going to look really, 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 really nice for that post-halving run. Now, we all know the cycle. There's potential dips, but I really want to just see this thing hold in the 60s. It's okay if it wicks like the high 50s. That's fine. But the biggest thing I want to see is the hold in the 60s, because then, remember, by April of 2025, we're predicting that 150 to 200% run. So we'll be close to that 200K mark if the cycle continues the way it's been in the over what 10 plus years now. So lots to be excited for coming up. But 68K now is in the middle of that imbalance. You see if maybe it bounces off of that to continue this upside trend. Slope is actually not very big, which is good. So, if this does come down, it holds up over 65. Remember, that's what we said about that weekly chart. The weekly, what was really important to us, and we discussed this all last week, was that closure above this open close weekly high that we had back in 2021. That's exactly what we got on the weekly chart right here. Closed right up there at 67. That can't get any better. That Monday pump yesterday literally drove this thing back into the 70s, which is exactly what you want to see. So the only thing I don't really like is the fact that we're extremely extended here on the oscillator on the weekly, which indicates, yes, if we can get some consolidation, maybe in the 65 to 73 range, that would be even better. But eventually we'll probably need something to come back down, or something to help Bitcoin come back and reset a bit on the weekly chart to give us that next push. That's why the halving could end up giving us maybe some consolidation in those 60s. So watch it. But overall, this thing's following our pattern beautifully. What happened? What happened? What now? What happened with Bitcoin halving? What do you mean? Bitcoin, it's still in April 19th, roughly estimated. So when that happens, going to be quite an adventure. Usually you get really big pumps a year after, but by the time the year after. April 19th is when it's predicted to happen. But Bitcoin right now, 70K holding up nicely. Gotta love it. Can't get better than that. We'll see if we can, find that consolidation like we just said. It's nice to see that Bitcoin actually the oscillator came down on the daily here, which is great. So a daily setup here, I would want to see this thing kind of consolidate again and then leap off of that, consolidate again, and then leap off of that. That would be ideal up into the halvening, whatever you guys want to call it. Because I say it a weird way. I'm going to say the way I want to, actually. Come on, man. But yeah, guys, HAL banning. The man said HAL banning. Goodness gracious. All right. 65,500 though. Still that price point we're watching. Why? Because of these open close highs on the weeklies, man. It's pretty easy. 60K. You can see it came down, bounced off 60K. Go to that daily chart. It also decided to close on the weekly up over that 65,500, and then it absolutely destroyed 70K again this week. Can't get better than that. Let's continue to watch it. Target right now, 73.46, roughly that open close high on the daily there. Would love to see that. Let's jump over to Ethereum. ETH in the house. Ethereum, here we go. So Ethereum, yeah, we're looking for now up over 3,500. That's what we wanted to see yesterday. We want to see that close over 3,500, and that's exactly what we got. I did want to see it kind of close over this 3,586, which it did close like 3,591, so barely closed over that previous lower high there. But the oscillator is interesting to see that in that case. But we do have some proper structure possibly forming here on that 4-hour chart. So seeing if this wants to hold up above this area here would be ideal. It also lines up with an imbalance, aka an FVG a lot of you guys call it that, then off of that would be nice to continue that move. But I love seeing it retest. You see how it's already getting bought off of this area? It's because it immediately started retesting it again. Usually when you get those retests of the imbalance, those buy orders do get filled, and then it potentially bounces back out to push it, through its next high. So we'll see what happens here. If it wants to continue to hold 35, I'm still going to be bullish on this. Above 3,500. Why open close weekly high there? Very key pivotal point. But again, the 4K mark there, sitting up on these open close highs was a clear rejection before. Exactly why we draw those lines. But that being said, look at ETH weekly chart here. This is what I call a no wick retest. One of my favorite, actually, higher low patterns, as well as sometimes reversal patterns. But when you see, if this week closes and it doesn't touch at all last week's low, usually it's a very strong sign that buyers are definitely wanting to hold this level, right? There's absolutely no wick here, so you can see how the wick difference there is quite enormous. So we'll see if that actually sets up that way or not. Then we probably would see into the following week, if not this week, 3,800 back to that 39,400 level. So really key to focus on that, see if it wants to get up to that. Let's go to the 4 hour here. Like we said already, bouncing off 35, holding up above 35. Let's look at the daily one more time. Daily did break structure, but what's interesting is it actually came all the way back down the oscillator to the lows, which is not that big of a move. So I'd like to see what it does here. I would want to see a high-low form on the oscillator, and then obviously on price too, to kind of get that movement going. But so long as it's above 3,500, I'm still bullish on Ethereum, and then we're going to be targeting like 3,900, something like that. So we will see. Bitcoin this year, we're definitely looking, though, for that 100K mark, so get ready for that. Let's talk about Solana. Gotta love it. So Solana, we discussed a potential bull flag formation that didn't really play out, honestly. It set a lower high, but never set a lower low. I wish it would have had that lower low. It probably would have given us an extra bump to push back through 200. You can see here, this pretty much tagged the exact 198.13. What's the high of this candle here on the 4 hour? It's 198.03. Where do we get that level from? Let's go to that weekly chart. Boom, right there. See, 198.13 comes from a weekly pivotal point, as well as 173.65. So I would like to see if, this thing does eventually want to close over that 198. Then we're going for 224. I think it's going to hit it just fine. Daily time frame, though, still looks super bullish. It's in this slope. It has printed that turning point there. It's still in the oscillator slope. Great sign to see. So with that printing there, we just want to see this continue to move and set new highs. So far, though, we do have an interesting day going on. It did break out of yesterday's high of 194, and actually it's already back down. We got 6 hours left, of course, but this 4 hour here, I would like for it to at least get close to that high. If not, the daily close bullish. So we need to at least close over yesterday's close of 188.99, so 189. And then I think we're going to look good. As long as we hold up over 183 this week, I think we're going to be solid. We just got to hold up over this closure price from last week. So Solana does look good still. We'll see if it wants to continue its structure or not, or is it going to consolidate? We have these levels to go by, right? These are perfectly balanced here off 73, and then perfectly rejected here already off those high 90s there. So can't get better than that. If it does want to consolidate, that's fine. We could see some consolidation make that move. But overall, it's actually not bad. Seeing this, though, to be honest, we might have a 4 hour setup. It's not perfect because we have higher lows forming with lower highs, so it's like a little bit more of a wedge rather than a downtrend. I like to see the downtrend setups more, but it's not bad. Venda, I appreciate the sub, man. Thanks for subbing. Tune in every day 1 Eastern, man. We're here to answer any questions you got, and we're gonna give you the best analysis we can. But Solana, guys, still bullish, especially over 173. I would just watch that level. Let's jump into gold, though. Gold is interesting. I do have to say, gold, remember that trade we had? It's now sitting around break even. 2,200, right? It actually hit. We had a high of 2,200, exactly 0.6. Don't ask me why I didn't put something at 2,200. We said 2,200.08. I think it was because of 4 hour open close mark. Yeah, it was right up there. So it's quite interesting because we're at all-time highs. Where do you focus on, right? It's good to focus on that price, right? But honestly, 2200 was pretty psychological level, so probably would have been better off focusing on that price. But it's not a big deal. If you guys did take it though, it was a nice little trade for the most part. We're still skeptical on whether or not these trades are worth taking at all-time highs. I haven't fully done enough of those to actually figure out if that's worth it or not. But overall, we're not gonna worry about fading this until it clearly shows us it doesn't want to hold up. So we'll keep it close on it. Nice consolidation here on the 4 hour. I just upped the stop to like this higher low. It probably would get stop run if it gets aggressive, but I might drop it. We'll see. It comes down to what we're looking for. But overall, was a nice little push there. Just should have probably thought about the 2200s. But let's look at gold from a non-future standpoint because it's a little bit better on the analysis side. But overall, which indicator is the best? LuxAlgo and free. There's a ton, man. It comes down to what you want and what you want to look at. Gold, right now, let's adjust sensitivity. Gold right now had a lot of consolidation, right? When you see conflicting signals like this, guys, it's always good to be a little bit patient, wait for price to actually come back, show its face. But gold, remember we said on the daily, looked good for that setup move, but it is finally trading above that neocloud. So as long as it's giving a gap between it and the neocloud, really like the idea of this thing continuing higher, right? Until it touches that neocloud again, there's no reason to even consider this thing to go any lower. Let's look at the screener. The screener tells it all as well. Screener showing us that strong bullish and then bullish across the weekly through the 1 hour time frame, 60% trend strength on the weekly. Weekly through the 4 hour, all bullish as well. Weekly through the 1 hour, pretty much neutral across the oscillator, but that's okay. We want the oscillator to be a little bit conflicting with the overall trend state because that means that the trend is intact when you have the oscillator kind of flipping and resetting, getting you set up for that next big push. So we really, really, really like it for a nice move to the upside there. I don't know, Dame. It might have sent late there. I don't know why I was late. But guys, make sure you hit that like button. If we hit 120 likes today, we'll do the $300 giveaway this week. So make sure you hit that like button. Overall, though, as long as it's above that neocloud, we really do like it for that continuation. But we did discuss a little bit of consolidation if we wanted to do it. But overall, it looks like it wants to hold. So we'll see if it wants to continue from here. But again, if it's up over that 2150, there's no reason to be looking short whatsoever. And even if it does come off those highs, I'm looking for a bounce off 2100. I'd like to take a trade off 2100 if I can. So we'll see. We shall see. Let's go to the euro. Euro's in an interesting state, I think. Euro USDT. I don't know why I would ever do that. Euro. Here we go. So euro actually came back to that 8.5. Remember what we said though? We said that the structure did break on the daily. It's coming back down. If we go to that 4 hour time frame though, set that lower high. What did we say yesterday? We said, you know what? We're still going to be bearish on this thing, regardless if it started showing a little bit of bounce back. It's because the structure is still bearish on that 1 hour time frame. That being said, though, money flow did just flip green with that bullish divergence, but you have a lower high still set. So that could be temporary on the bullish money flow side. We'll see if it wants to set a higher low. We talked about it being a nice level to potentially trade off of the 108.5 if it were to actually bounce, which it tried to and it failed. But on that 4 hour now, it's on the flip side. That would have been a fantastic little short opportunity potentially off of the 108.5 there if you took it. But then your target would be 108.2 and then you target like 108. So we did talk about that yesterday. Still an overall downtrend, right? No reason to be shorting the overall trend here daily as well. But we all know a lot of Forex just trades in these small ranges or small trends too. So it's always good to watch these on lower time frames after you look at the higher time frames. But yeah, overall still bearish. Even on the weekly there, it's bearish too. So overall, the sentiment for us is more bearish because it's even retesting the structural point. Higher low there is being retested, which means it's not a great sign that this trend wants to hold, right? So that's a big thing to keep an eye on. Don't fight the trend, right? If it were to actually confirm that it wanted to continue off this trend, could look for a bullish setup, but it did break the trend, and now we want to see maybe a bearish setup. So still very close to keeping an eye on this, seeing where it might head next. That being said, let's go to the NASDAQ and the ES. We had a little bit of rejection yesterday with a bounce back today. I mean, we did talk about that. during stream yesterday. It's like if this thing continues to hold these highs here, always good low time frame bounces, right? NASDAQ bounced directly off of this previous high from, mid-March, March 13th there, bounced directly off it. And look at this, actually. It did set a bull flag here on the 4 hour and broke. So in my opinion right now, if this thing actually creates a bullish turning point here on the oscillator, it's in a bearish one now. If the 4 hour creates a bullish turning point, which it looks like this, you might actually have a new all-time high setup there. But a little nice bull flag there forming on the 4 hour for the NASDAQ. We'll have to make sure it wants to set a higher low before it can make that continuation. But overall, the oscillator is sitting very, very pretty here on the daily chart. The fact that it's just trading above that 50 level is pretty key on this. Again, this is another one you don't want to fight the trend. Just continue looking for dips to take potential trades off of. So yeah. Nice little setup there for a move. Nice little setup there for a nice move. All right. We'll see if it wants to make that continuation or not. ES as well, holding up over that previous high from the other day. 4 hour here. Yet again, I would want to just see this thing hold up above, that 5.2, 5.3 level. And continue from there. The NASDAQ I like a little bit more than I do the ES. Let's look at the Dow real quick. Dow is actually not bad because this comes down into this imbalance as well. Look at the buying already happening. If this daily candle closes bullish, it might actually end up... Ooh, that weekly candle looks solid too. This weekly looks really good. So it looks like this weekly could actually go up, maybe retest last week's high. It's inside this imbalance though. So what do we look at? We look at the 4 hour, right? I want to see where it actually is showing some support, which is, kind of around that 39700 mark, which is still above that previous high. Actually, it's right at that previous high. If you take this previous high here and mark it, look at where it actually bounced right off of it, pretty much. Right there, boom. Bounced directly off of it, 39700. So it's actually kind of cool to see. I didn't want to watch for a bullish setup on that 4 hour for a potential move. Let's look at the 1 hour here. 1 hour potentially good as well. But overall, it's just such a nice bounce there. I would want to see where this thing wants to head from here and then go about it that way. But wait to see if today closes green and then maybe make your decision. But overall, NASDAQ, very, very nice. The Dow here, very, very nice bounce back. Yes, sir. I think, let me see here. Crude oil. All right. Crude oil here did bounce off of that previous higher high there. Beautiful bounce, 80.75 and continuing. Want to see this 82.71. It would be that upside target for now. Lower time frame type idea. This thing broke its slope. Oscillator kind of broke. It's in a weird spot, but if this thing actually did create a turning point above that 50 level, could be an interesting trade opportunity. This is technically an imbalance here, very small imbalance. But this is such a weird price action area. So it's holding up though. It's holding up over 80.50, which is very good. I love seeing that, especially over 80. So overall, not bad of a setup here on crude oil. Potential moves could occur. So we'll keep a close eye on it, my friends. But for 40 minutes already, wow. Yeah, that gold trade. We're going to see how this plays out. New 4 hour candle here. Interesting daily chart for us. How we doing, my friends? How we doing? All right, let's go look at do I have it on the board? I did want to look at let's look at BCH to see how it's still playing out, or if it is still playing out. Clearly rejected the daily open close high up there at 500, which is nice. We talked about this trade the other day. It hit perfectly that first price target. Weekly time frame looks like it could move to the 600, so we'll keep a close eye on that as well. Jacob, do you also have your own channel stream? As of now, no. Well, we are doing very soon going to do the Twitch. Oh, that's not it. We're gonna do Jacob times Pepe. We're gonna do this Twitch at some point. So me and Pepe will. Best buds. Gonna take on Twitch stream. I don't know what it's gonna be just yet, but at some point that'll be more of a personal stream. We can go over some stuff. But guys, we are at right now 70 likes, okay, across both streams. So if we get that 120 likes, we will be doing a $300 giveaway on Friday. So make sure you smash that like button. Very much appreciated. Very much appreciated, my friends. Smash that like button and let's go. Let me get this music down a bit. It's a little loud. There we go. All right. You know what? Let's get to the wheel. Let's go. We're gonna have more time at the end too to have some more analysis. All right. Wheel time. Wheel time. Where's the wheel at? Boom. All right. Guys, this is what we're going over today. This is what's a guarantee. TIA, AVAX, Near, Dot, ADA, Link, INJ, Gala, Jasmine, and CFX. Let's get it, guys. Here we go. First up, who's it going to be? Pepe with the pick. TIA. Nice. TIA was first on the board, I think. TIA, USD. Making sure we got the right one. All right. I'm going to do Tether. Easier. All right, start with a daily chart. Daily chart, quite an interesting format on this right now. Remember what we said. We said we were still bearish on this on the daily and the 4 hour. Why? Because it's setting up bear structure, right? We got a lower high formation. To help you guys, honestly, I need to just have these enabled. Probably better off. There we go. Boom. So there you go. We have a lower high, lower low. It's in that bearish state, right? Lower high, lower low, right? Because of this, we're definitely looking for a potential continuation to the downside. Is the last candle in the 4 hour frame a bearish candle? Which one? Oh, here? Yes. That is a bearish candle. But you do have a little bit of conflicting trends here because it did try to change character. You had a higher low here, but that is a bearish candle. I would overall still be bearish on this until structure is properly broken. You did have a nice higher low type move here, but I honestly would want to get through where this clear resistance is, because why in the world? Yeah, I understood why I don't have these up usually. Why would I still be skeptical of this? Like, why would I want probably up in the 16s? Well, the biggest reasoning is we have a very significant low here, right? A lot of wicks off of this low. Bodies there, wicks there, boom, rejection there as well. So coming off of a weekly, I was going to see that kind of comes off of previous highs too. If you go to the daily chart, you can see here all of this makes complete sense for rejection, right? Because you have highs that rejected, you have lows that bounced, high that rejected. So I would want to get over my opinion on the daily here. If you're actually going to get a nice pivotal reversal, it needs to get over 1555. That's just clean price action. If you go to that 4 hour, yeah, sure, it could break over a 4 hour lower high and maybe set up like this for a nice little small trade from like 13 to 15. But I wouldn't be targeting big moves that way. If we're going to target a big move, we need to see fit back over 15, traded off 15, 15.5 roughly from that daily open close low there, pivotal point there off 15.5. So for TIA here, it's still on that bearish trend. If we're going to get a nice setup here, it's going to have to break that 15.5 and then also break this point on the oscillator. Show me a nice bullish turning point after it breaks that to confirm that this trend actually wants to reverse. That's the biggest thing that we talk about, is making sure you have a confirmed actual reversal before actually taking it. That way you're not too stressed out about it when it comes to actually entering it and not having to watch it. Okay. Time to buy. This is a new one, so I would highly suggest maybe looking into why this thing could be worth buying and then investing in it for the long term. It's very possible. I mean, this thing already has, pretty easy 100% potential, so it's very possible that it could be worth a buy on this one. But I would look into it a little more. Dude, why am I yawning? I don't want to yawn. Why am I yawning? This is bounced also on a weekly fib off that 50% level, which is money. So we'll really look for that potentially today or this week. If it can close up over last week's open, which was 14.19, you probably would have a better actual bounce back, which would be cool. So that being said, that's Tia. Not much else to talk about on that one. Let's continue. What you got next for us, Pepe? Near. Gotta love it. Let's go. Is Mickey still alive? I can't tell if Mickey's in here as much as it used to be. Jacob answered my question on KuCoin. What was your question? I probably missed it. Probably missed your KuCoin question. Near, guys. Well, we all know the overall drill for Near. Near is quite interesting, right? Why did I just mark this level off? Well, for those of you that are new to the stream, you're about to get really annoyed with why I marked these levels off. Well, first off, I would have marked off 7 because we have a conflicting open close highs on the weekly here and here. So I usually take about the median price, which if it's a psychological level like a dollar mark, I'd take that too. So $7 there. But overall, major pivotal point at 847 happened on Near right there. So that would have been a target price, beautifully rejected. Always would target that. Look at how price is now on the weekly bouncing off 705. That's not a coincidence. It's not a coincidence. It's coming from the previous weekly resistance and support. So lining up honestly beautifully there. Definitely a pretty key level to fully focus on. $7 could have been a nice bounce back. Let's go to that daily. Biggest thing for me right now would be watching to see if this thing wants to hold within this area. The oscillator right now is actually quite interesting because it did break structure on the oscillator, but it just created a bullish turning point too on Near. So remember, they were a part of the NVIDIA AI thing last week or whatever. Or robotics thing. I can't even remember what it is, but they essentially had this nice move because of it. So sitting where it's at is a good sign that this thing could continue. I want to see continuous consolidation in the 7 and 8 range here before its next break. Show me that it wants to actually hold this value. We had a potential bull flag formation as well. I would have liked to see a higher lower high before its move, but it is starting to break out. So what I would watch for on the daily is an actual proper extend up here on the oscillator back to the above 80 there or near 80, then come back, set a higher low. Then I'll indicate a nice reversal type setup, or I wouldn't necessarily say reversal, but trend continuation type setup to go after on this one. But if we look at it again, though, major breaks here, which is a good sign. Broke out nicely. There is actually a potential setup on this one as well. So if this thing actually comes back down, creates a turning point somewhere, and I'm going to put this on the swing list here, or on the setup list, crypto setups. Near. So if Near does make this retracement, and honestly what I would do is just take this fib low and talk about it. This 50% retracement actually happens to be at the perfect level, which is above those highs. If you were to take it from its recent pivotal point, similar situation where you have a little bit of range to play around with around that 715. But we talked about why that $7 mark was so important. And actually, I'm going to go back here and make sure we have those lines set up. So I'm just delete these because those are those weekly levels we're watching. So we go to that 4-hour mark. And that 705 there actually lines up pretty nicely with look at that, dead center of that golden pocket. So 50% retracement off 705, probably would see some strong buyers come in, especially with the especially with it on the oscillator potentially creating a setup. Rich Tran said Near ain't retracing, it's about to retest 1140. It's very possible, man. I mean, it clearly broke with good volume back into this $8 level. I'm just saying if it does, for some reason, come back down to in the mid 7s or low 7s probably could be a good pickup if the setup occurs. But overall, yeah, I mean, nice volume pump here. We like to see it. Definitely still bullish on it. Like we said, that daily time frame potential. It's kind of like a bull flag setup. It's very similar. Just with crypto, especially new crypto, it's a little more volatile. So this is some new age volume on this thing. So I'd like to see if it does want to make that break. To first target would definitely be 887. But then long term, after we get through this 847, which we rejected off already here, you could consider like 1189 as that first kind of target, and then 1347 and then 1675 would be my targetable moves there. 1670 or 1680 would be the highest right now. Could be a really good price point to target on the weekly if that volume kicks in yet again. But what I don't like is the oscillator is still overextended here, so we'd like to see if that wants to set up or not. But yeah, is this real, Frank? So, what, are we in the Matrix or something, Chris? What do you mean, is this real? What you talking about, boy? All right, guys, we are at what, 85 likes roughly. We need to get to 120 likes, so we're going to do a Friday or a week, Friday $300 giveaway. So make sure that you hit that like button and you sub if you want to be a part of the giveaway. And let's get it. I will sell my 40,000 near at $76. You think Bitcoin will go higher? We're looking good on Bitcoin, that's for sure. Well, I'm sure you'll be waiting for a little bit there, Tran, for that price point. But I mean, we'll see where it goes. We will wait with you. Still bullish nonetheless. All right, ADA, man. Mickey's back. ADA, let's get it. Some water. Stupid question. Do I only speak English? Yeah, sorry, man. Sorry, brother. All right, ADA, very nice as well. ADA is actually setting a nice higher low setup that I like to see is when you get that no wick retest. Hasn't even come down to that 57 mark yet this week. So I would want to see this weekly candle actually close up over last week's open, which was 68.14. If you can close over 68.14, I'll be a lot more bullish on this thing. But honestly, if it closes up over last week's high, it'd be even better, 69. So probably 70 would be that price point. Yet again, though, guys, here you go. Pivotal point, why would you not use these levels? Because, I mean, they can't get any better than that. You can see pivotal movement on the weekly, pivotal movement yet again, respects the levels. There's no better way to go about it. Higher low is formed. Interesting bearish divergence coming off of the weekly there. But the daily time frame bouncing beautifully off of its previous high, which I like. I would want to see, though, a nice little high or lower high get set, or if not, give me a actual retest here off of the 77. NMC, good thing you can go back and watch it, slow it down a bit if you want. I just got to get through all the ticker symbols. So 66 there off these highs, looks good, but look how the oscillator did break on the 4 hour or on the daily. Wow. So if this comes out, sets a lower high, well, I might be a little skeptical. Could be a little bit of a short play back into the low 60s, but we'll see how it kind of plays out. If you want to be bullish, it needs to restructure on the oscillator. So maybe we see that restructuring. That'd be nice. But overall, it's not terrible right now. Nice little volume coming in today. I would want to see today at least close over yesterday's high of 66.84 to continue this potential trend. So could be really, really good. It's just a matter of waiting and seeing if we can get it. So very possible there. Above 67. So really look for that 67 break today if it's possible. It already did break, but the oscillator flipped a bit and broke out. I was trying to set that higher low, but it is off a previous high, so that's good. Weekly again. Yeah, after this price point, I would wanted to get through 78 first. That'd be my first target. I'm targeting bottom of the order block over here. You got probably 112. You might have some psychological resistance at $1. It's because it's like it's been there before. It did blow through it before, but you can see how it found support on that dollar as well. Yeah, XRP is in trouble with SEC again. So remember, we've been pretty not very happy with XRP. We're not a big fan of it, or I'm not a big fan of it. Sorry. What did we say? We said Q. I'm looking at our setups here. BNB we missed. Jupiter, yeah, Jupiter still has the potential of a setup. What about near? Oh, yo, stop yawning, bro. What's my problem? Get out of here. I'm not yawning. All right, let's go. On to the next one. On to the next one. What we got? Yo, Pepe almost had it. Come on, brother. Come on, brother. Pepe's in the chat, guys. Let's go. I stayed up too late. That's probably the problem. Would have been at like 2:30 last night. But we're good, guys. Come on. Wake up. Give me a spin. Give me something. Yo. All right, you get one more chance, buddy. You get one more chance, buddy. And you're really getting backhanded. Thank you. See how hard that was? It's not that hard. I had my energy drink, man. I had it. Come on, come on. I think it's the music. We need something. All right, hold on. Where's Curie? The problem is, let me see here. Well, let's see. We got some, this is lo-fi house, maybe just regular house. This song's literally called Wake Up. Yeah, that is not wake up music. This is in house. Deep house. That's pretty good. This is still kind of chill though. This ain't too bad. I bet. Let's see how this sounds. Much better. All right. Avalanche. Ooh. It's like a groovy house. All right, guys. We are at 96 likes. Come on. Hit that like button, my friends. Hit that like button. Maybe we need some like... Do we like house or we want to do like traps? Let's probably do some like trap. Some trap music. Metal. There you go. Wait, hold on. Metal. Let's see here. Much better. Yeah. Okay. What do we like that better? No way. Okay, hold on. Bear with me. Oh yeah, this is just other trap. All right, we're going back. Let's go back to house. That wasn't too bad. The house wasn't too bad. Mosh pit. Yeah, Metallica. I wish I could play copyright music. You know. Regular house. It's a little better. All right. Avalanche. Price action concepts indicator and oscillator matrix. Oscillator matrix indicator. I don't know what it just said, but much better upbeat. All right, here we go. Avalanche, my friends. Avalanche actually not too bad. This thing's been holding up with a weird amount of consolidation here above the 52s. There's a lot of lyrics in this. Not too bad. Not too bad. There wasn't a... Yeah. What are these? There we go. Much better. There we go. This is my type of house. Some piano. I bet. Much better. Yeah, a lot of wicks off that 50 level, right? That wicks off the 50 level, very nice. Where does that come from? Well, it comes from a previous high. All right, bet. Comes off a previous high, right? Previous high wicked it several times, at least twice, but then a bunch of wicks off 51. So where are we going from here? Well, that 4 hour is going to tell us everything. All right, so this 4 hour is trying to fit structure. There's not full structure yet, but I would like to see a structure set above 56. If you get a higher low here, then make that move out through 60, then we're targeting that 64 again, right? All right, bet. All right, 56 though. Look at this weekly candle. Weekly candle would want to see it close up over that previous open candle mark at 58.38. So AVAX closes over 58.38. I think we're going to get that continuation in the following up to 64.72. It's an interesting song. But yeah, look for that 58 this week. 58.38 close over. Okay. So let's watch for that, and then we're going to make that move to 64 again. I mean, it's a beautiful bounce. Beautiful bounce and go that we had originally with that awesome target of 64.72. Where did that come from? Well, it came from right here off that previous open-close low on the weekly. Can't get better than that. So, gotta love it. All right, Avalanche, so love the support. All we needed this thing to do is hold up over 50. It's been doing that just fine. It keeps getting bought off that 50 level. So, we'll continue to watch it. Police, open up. Yo. Come on, Pepe. One more screw up, brother. Okay, you're lucky, man. You're lucky with the link there. Link is up. Yo, my green screen's messing up on the other one. I gotta adjust my camera. I didn't even realize that. Why didn't anybody say something? Oh, you can't see it on the desktop. You can only see it on the... See here. Is that better? No! Breaking the matrix. We are in a high rise. There we go. Much better. Spin speed, Brad. Chill, buddy. All right. Let's keep going. Guys, we're at, where are we at now? We're getting close to that like goal. We got to hit it, though. Still smash that like button if you want to do a $300 giveaway on Friday. I bet. Why does all have to have music or lyrics? That's just fine. All right, we're still going. All right, link here. Remember what we said though for link. Link here on the weekly time frame. We're looking for that 26 price target. It's bottom of that order block, right? If we go to link on Coinbase, sorry. Right there, $26 bottom of that order block. Now, we're holding up beautifully over these previous highs from that bull flag breakout that it had. Bounced directly off it. That's why we have that box sitting there. On the daily, we could see that it bounced beautifully off 1660. Beautifully off that. Just in line with those previous highs and that FVG sitting right there. What's quite interesting is Link actually has a potential setup as well. So I'm going to actually put this on our crypto setups too. Because of this. What's up with every song having like police sirens? So if this thing breaks out like that, gives us that bullish turning point above that 50 mark right there, it's going to give us our setup. All we just need is that setup there. So this actually looks a little bit potentially there as well. It just needs to break through that slope and then give me that higher low and go. Whoop, whoop. It's the sound of the police. Insane. But overall looks really, really strong if it can get that set up like that, and I would like to see that over anything. So let's hopefully we get something similar to that. But right now, daily target next few days would be 2176 for that breakout move back up to that open close weekly high that we just had, 2170 roughly. But then after that, we do get the continuous setup, which why did this bounce here? If I take this price point right here at $18, you can see here we got this bounce, we got this bounce, we got this bounce. Several bounces here, and then yet again when it broke through it, found clean support off of that. That's what we just want to see. Watch for this weekly candle on Link to close up over 1949. I think we're going to get that continuation into the next week. So that would be honestly ideal here. So overall looks very solid over this 1819 level. Gotta love it. Let's go on to the next one. Beep. Beep, 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 beep. Just listen to Miley Cyrus Wrecking Ball. Yo, what? You really want to listen to chill music? Okay, we all know what Dame likes listening to. Stop. Pepe! Pepe's not on it today. Pepe's not on it today. Y'all can see through Pepe sometimes. Yo, okay. You got one more chance and you're getting backhanded, my friend. One more chance. Come on, baby. All right. I'm done. Done with the Pepe wheel. He's not on it today. He's off. All right, next up. Dot. Pepe is tired. I guess he just sits there all day until stream. All right, here we go. Dot it is. All right, we got Dot at 9 buckaroonies, right? 9 buckaroonies. Want to see that close today. Guys, look at that. Look at that. Look at that.
Who's your daddy?
I mean, you can't get any better. Open, close, weekly rejection. Open, close, weekly rejection. Open, close, weekly rejection. Let's go that 4-hour time frame. I mean, come on. Dude, this is going on the swing list, too. Come on, man. Come on. I'm watching this right now, actually. This is a big watch. So, if you get that bullish turning point here, potentially a setup. What's quite interesting is the fact that this thing had higher lows here. Had higher lows. So it broke structure there. I would want to see it make this bounce off of that. If we were to pull off a fib off its recent pivotal point, you can see even the fib lines up quite nicely. Everything kind of lines up nicely here on Dot. So we could look for a 4-hour trade up into the mid 10s there. Could be really, really nice. I would want to see if this thing actually wants to get going, maybe off $9. If this weekly candle can close up over $10, I think we're going to get a really nice move very soon. Remember, our upside target here on Dot is 1266. That'll be the first pivotal weekly low there to go after. After that, you got about $17. So a lot of potential moves in play for Polkadot here. Would really want to see if that daily can make that move, though, off of this price. So the daily, though, oscillator did break down, but that 4-hour does look pretty good. I'd want to see if it does want to set up and maybe go retest at least this previous swing point. So could be a nice little scalp trade or a 2 or 3 day swing on this. So keep an eye on this nice little bounce like this, right above this previous high. It's kind of already trying to retest 950. That's what I would watch. And the same thing goes for the oscillator. If the oscillator creates that turning point, could give us a nice setup there. So let me go ahead and wait. No, Adam's still something to keep an eye on. ETH we're going to get rid of. BCH already played out. BNB already played out. QNT, Quant was the other one, or did that already play as well? Was Quant on the daily? I think Quant already played out too. Did we put this on here yesterday? Yeah, this one already played. Yeah, this one already played out. Quant already played out. Jupiter was the one from yesterday. Yeah, Jupe's good. Near we did today. Link we did today, and Dot we did today. All look like potential setups. They just have to form. All right. Next up, Pepe. Yeah, you're gonna sit there, buddy. I'll fix you later, but you got to sit in that position for now. Let's do Gala. A lot of news incoming for Dot. Love to hear that. Wow, look at this thing holding slope. Beautiful holding of slope here. We miss a trade. Mother trucker, we miss a trade. Yo. No. No cheers. No cheers. Miss a trade. This was interesting, to be honest, because the trade would have been a little early, but it would have played out just fine. So what do we miss? So Gala 4-hour time frame trade set up beautifully if you actually did take it. First off, would have targeted this price point here, and what is the high of this? Wow, Literally perfect. Perfect high. So what do we see? Well, we got lower highs forming here. Lower high, lower low. Lower high, lower low. Lower high, lower low. This was still in that structure point. Higher low. You know, lower. This is still saying lower high, so we need to see structure break, right? Structure has to mimic the oscillator at the same time. When this happens early, though, here's your break of this right here. Broke through. You had a bullish turning point above 50 on this candle, right? You had a bullish turning point of 50 on this candle right here. We're taking the long. Almost set up, right? I would have my stops below this low. And then we'd be targeting this here, that pivotal point there. If I go to the weekly chart, we might would have had a better target too. We would actually still be targeting up here at 83. Let's go to that daily time frame. Would have targeted right here. 4 hour would have had that pivotal point. Would have hit nice 173. Stop would have moved though to here after that breakout move. Would have moved right there. If you would have waited for this, that turning point's below it though, but it still would have had a setup for us. Played out very nicely. But overall, you know, definitely something to continue to watch here on Gala. I would want to see this thing, you know, in this case, hold this slope, right? It needs to hold the slope right now, bounce above and close above 70 on the 4 hours. Let's go to that daily time frame. Daily time frame is actually quite nice because look at this. Look at that daily order block reject on 8 cents there. I would target the bottom of the order block against 7 there. Actually, honestly, you'd probably just retarget the high 82.95. I don't like that the structure did break on the oscillator daily candle. So we would definitely want to see if that wants to continue. Let me look at this here. Let's look at the signals and overlays. I gotta dumb this down to 1 here. It's back above a bearish Neo. That's a great sign. Back above a bearish Neo, great sign. Broke out and then retraced here at man. We need to see some consolidation to get this oscillator back in play before considering a move on that daily time frame. But the 4 hour does look very solid here. We'll see. We did miss a trade opportunity though off that 58 price point. Would have been money. So looking good. What is this song? All right, next up, INJ. I'm gonna have to take these off. Oh, whatever. INJ it is. Wow. INJ 4 hour looks good there as well for a setup. Crazy. So this is interesting because on this one, this first one today, we need to do a volume profile. So interesting music. But right now, this is what I want to see. I want to get through 4160 there. Let's get through 4160 and then maybe make that breakout move after that, right? So I would like to see if this thing wants to break back over 4150 and then potentially continue back up to 45. So if that happens, maybe we get a nice move to those highs. But we got to get out of this value range. We're still stuck in that value range. What I don't like is that the oscillator did break down. So there is a potential bearish setup on our end here if the daily does peel over for us. But if we want to be bullish, we got to get above that value range. 4 hour here is interesting because it did create that change character. It is possible to set up a bullish setup in this case as well. Lower highs forming, broke here. Actually broke here and then didn't break. So I honestly don't like it nearly as much. Would want to see this thing bounce off of that. Sort of the hours won't count this week because the bot's still being a baby. So we'll eventually figure it out. We just got to keep trying things until we get it dialed in. There's something I want to try tomorrow that might work. So I would, like, if anything, like to see this thing come back down to 60, make that bounce, giving that little retracement play could be really good, right? So let's play off of that. Weekly time frame on INJ is quite interesting. It's at all-time highs, right? So let me go, yeah, Binance still. Let's look at Coinbase. Yeah. So I would definitely want to see this thing continue to hold this range and then break out of like 43, and then maybe we can consider 50 again. But overall, it's, yeah. The structure, honestly, on the weekly time frame is pretty solid. It is pretty solid, the structure on the weekly here, especially with the oscillator resetting. This is what I want to see on Bitcoin. I want to see aggressive consolidation and then make its big move, right? So that oscillator on the weekly can get a full reset, or at least come back down closer to 50 to make that next move. Because it is in a trending state. So definitely one to look for. Yeah, sort of. You don't get very many chat points, though. You get a decent amount of chat points. You can, normal chatters get like 10, 15 points to stream, but like overall, it's going to come down to your predictions. Let's go to Jasmine. Let's go to Jasmine. Or wait, yeah. Jasmine, then CFX, and then we'll take some more suggestions. I mean, there you go. Why we marked this level? Well, you see a clear pivotal point here happened originally. I had a mega bounce off of this price, then reject off to 5, right? So when that happens, it's like, why not target that, right? Why not have that as a target? Beautifully executed. Overall, though, it's probably going to break right through because it wasn't that big of a reactionary price point. So 3.6 is that upside target. But it is quite extended on that weekly chart. So I would want to see if this thing does want to set up and maybe continue from there. But higher low formation on the daily. Love that. Where's the signals and overlays sitting? Let me get back to the normal Neo cloud. Wow. Back over a bullish Neo there. Still not bullish candles just yet. Let me switch to 11. It's going to be roughly the same. But excuse me. Let's see. How many likes we at, my friends? Guys, we are almost there. We're at 114 likes. We need 6 more likes. Wait, we got a new member today? When did I miss that? Who's our member today? We got a new HODL Gang member. I didn't even see that. Why does it say we got a new member? I don't see it. It says we got a new member today. I don't see it. Oh, well. But appreciate whoever joined. Appreciate you joining. Welcome. Welcome to the HODL Gang. Let's go. All right, guys. For Jasmine, though, getting up over that 2.5. Remember, we had that beautiful weekly rejection. So, beautiful weekly rejection off that previous open close kind of level there. It's not as significant, so I think it'll blow right through it. But I would want to see we did look over Solana. We can look over Solana again. We'll have some extra time. Back in the stream, though, if you go back, Brock. At the very beginning, we always go over Solana. But over that 2.5 there is pretty key. We clearly had a pretty nice rejection, but after that, I think we could hit 3.6 quite easily. We just have to get a closure over that high. Today, I really want to see this thing close up over, let's see, daily high. Yesterday's high was 2.19, so 2.3 or 2.2, sorry. Get up over that 2.2. Could be setting up for a nice move back through 2.5. But love the price action today. Let's go to the 4-hour. 4-hour here. Didn't really have any of our setup, which is fine. But overall, made the breakout run. Now continue to watch for that previous high support. Continue the structure, right? We got to continue structure here. At 2.2 right now, let's see that bounce. And then hopefully by the end of the day, let's go retest that 2.5 where we rejected clearly. And go from there, okay? So, really, really keeping a close eye on this. It's called a member malfunction. I'm missing the dollar, bro. We give away $300 every single. Yo, we did it. Guys, we hit 120 likes. I really appreciate you guys. That means that we are going to be doing that $300 giveaway on Friday. So long as we hit 120 likes again tomorrow, make sure you tune back in. And make sure you tune in on Friday to get a chance to win $100. We're giving away $100 to 3 different people. Jockey said it's a joke. I get it, man. I get it, brother. I get it. But overall, guys, great work there. Bitcoin got the notion that ETFs settle this afternoon in U.S. What do you mean? Let me do song. All right, we're gonna go back to our old list. We're gonna go back to our old song list real quick. Get into like the more bumping stuff. Give me something. Give me something. Gotta have something good for me. And these all got slow. That's a little better. All right. But yeah, overall 3.6, definitely that target to the upside. All right, CFX, last but not least, my friends, CFX. Then we got some time to go over some others for that weekly. Yo. Interesting time frame. Interesting moves here. This blew right through that open close high up there. Clearly something else driving this thing. Yo, what? This thing's just respecting trend like a madman. Look at the oscillator bull flagging while it's continued to increase. That's a really good sign for a really nice bull run here to continue. What will happen if 70K falls? We'll just continuous consolidation in the 60s. That's what we're watching for on Bitcoin. Continuous consolidation in the 60s. CFX though, guys, pretty straightforward to be honest. Just want to see this hold over that previous high right here. Just hold over 459,246. Right now it is right at that other rejection level. I would watch 54. If it gets over that, then you have a lot of room back to 80s. This one's pretty straightforward. Not much to talk about on this one. Watch for that continuous hold over this high here. Change character there with a nice imbalance as well. So if it bounces off 47, watch for that break above 54 again for that continuation. Very strong trend in this case. Very nice. Very nice trend here. Nothing much to talk about. Love the oscillator creating that bull flag as it's continuing to the upside. So CFX looks good. Just continue this trend. Continue to bounce off these previous highs. You're going to be probably pretty solid there. Let's go back to Bitcoin again, see where it's at. Bitcoin making this move 70,300 now. Already more. Over on this, yeah. So, again, guys, this is up above our that high that we wanted to close over on that weekly still, right? Oh, man. If this thing closes over that bullish high there of 70, really 200 there this week, it's probably going to see next week 73K, if not this week. We are still streaming extended on that weekly time frame, so we would want to see some consolidation. But remember what we already discussed today was we have this imbalance here that's already showing buy orders being filled because it's retested so soon. So you gotta love it. Beautiful price action here on Bitcoin 4 hour. Can't get better than that. You did have a pretty much an inverse head and shoulders setup with a nice breakout to the upside. Lower highs, now lower lows being, or higher lows being formed. Oscillator did flip barely and then flip right back. You gotta love that. Money flow is strong, started increasing again. So everything's looking very solid actually on Bitcoin for continuation. So long as you get potentially, if you get that bounce off 68, that would work. But even not even having that, we could look pretty solid. The daily had a beautiful reset as well. So everything looks overall extremely solid here. Let me go back to the daily. Structure did break, but now that prices, now that oscillator is trading back above 50, if that bullish money flow trades nicely, this thing's probably going to get back up to that trending state again. But overall, screeners, strong bullish, actually bearish pointing on the daily overall, but 88% trend strength still intact, which is good. Strong bullish on the 4 hour as well. So it's definitely showing some consolidation. Weekly, daily, 4 hour, 1 hour, all price action leaning strong bullish, which is a great sign. Daily, 4 hour leaning bullish on the oscillator, but weekly there is a little neutral. So we're definitely in the perfect time for consolidation. So we'll keep an eye on that and see if we maybe get a lower high or not. Today, though, if we want to continue this move into tomorrow, I'd really want to close on Bitcoin up over 71,269. Okay. That would be ideal. That's yesterday's high. Potentially very nice moves as long as we close over that. But overall, Bitcoin, massive breakout this week. Gotta love it. Back up to that 70K mark. Can't get better than that, my friends. We've talked about, if anything, we want to see continuous consolidation in the 60s. That'd be great up until the halving in April. Halvening in April. Looks really strong for that potential breakout to all-time highs yet again. Let's take a look at, let's see here. Where'd it go? Let's look at Solana again, see if it did anything. There we go. Solana back at 90. So Solana, yeah, you guys know that bull flag, looking for that. We wanted a bull flag setup, but it pretty much just already set its higher low. Still in the slope that we wanted as well. So this weekly candle this daily candle right now, I just want to see it close up over yesterday's high of 194. If we can get that or close near it, that'd be really nice. But that 198 price, still watching that 198 price. 4 hour here, yeah, you see a reject of the same thing. So watch for that high low. Remember what we said, there's still a potential trade opportunity if it actually shows that support off of there. So it could be actually pretty good play. Back off 60 for a bounce here. And then we're targeting, remember, if we get that weekly closure up here above 201, we're probably going to get that move the following week or the week after to 224. So really, really focusing on that here on Mr. Solana. How's the daily here on gold doing? It's trying to get back. Let me go back. Let me go to ETH again. I want to see what ETH's doing. ETH back red today. Remember what we said on ETH. We just want to see that 3,500 hold. All right, 3,500 is pretty key right now. It broke structure nicely. It flipped yet again with a similar inverse head and shoulders setup. And it's back to its structural point. So 3,500, where does that come from? It comes from a weekly pivotal open close high there. So would really want to see it actually continuously react off that price. If you go to that 4 hour here, we can very much see rejection and a potential play off of that as well. But overall, definitely leaning more on Solana over Ethereum. Solana definitely has a leg up right now in the current trends over Ethereum. It's quite interesting to compare them with the amount that Solana is being used over Ethereum. It's about the same. All right, guys, you want to go over anything specific, let me know. Throw it in the chat. We'll go over it. We have, let's see here. We have about 30 minutes left, so we got some time to chillax, go over it. We hit our light goal, man. We're way ahead of the game today. Let's go. We just went over Bitcoin a second. Literally 2 seconds ago. Just went over it. Make sure to go, guys. If you're seeing the vertical stream, you're in the crappy stream. I would go click on our profile, go to the main stream, the one with the thumbnail. That is the main stream. You'll see a nice widescreen format. How far do you think Bitcoin will drop in April? I mean, we're looking for consolidation in the 60s, if anything. We'll see, man. This is a new era of happenings with all the inflow from the U.S. Stock exchange, so it's gonna be quite interesting. Is that LuxAlgo mineral water? Dame said balls. Where is balls today? If this thing makes it on Binance, I'll cry. That'd be so funny. That'd be so funny. How's Apple doing? How's Tesla doing? Tesla with the bounce back still. It bounced up, came back down, bounced up. Pith, fam wants pith. That's gracious. Mr. Pith. Okay, Pith actually bull flag still. It never set the lower low. That sucks. So maybe pennant formation. Almost did. I would want to see that higher low forming. Interesting. Pith's gonna go on my list too. Pith's gonna go on my list too of setups. Found it. Arrow had a huge push. We look at Arrow, yeah. Yeah, we want to see a high low here on 94, and then we go for that $1 break. Dollar is going to be a psychological level, but high low has got to form here. Does look good though for that continuation. Nice consolidation that came off of that Arrow. Arrow Dome. This is interesting. Oh. That's crazy, dude. It's not a bad play when it gets listed on when it gets listed here on Coinbase. If you do this is why you do your research for some of these guys. It gets listed on Coinbase, right? At 11 cents roughly. Open at 11. 11 cents gets listed. Did your research, man, you would literally be popping off right now. If you knew if this was going to be a good play, you're sitting at 1,500%. Insane. AXS for DMAC. DMAC jumped over, so we can look at AXS. AXS, actually, we looked at this yesterday, I think. Beautiful, beautiful bounce off that previous high. That's what I would love to see right there. I'd be targeting right now, man. Shoot, that's 1264, not bad. But I'd be targeting the bottom of the order block at 14.54. Would be my target there for the upside. So the daily here. I mean, can't get better than that bounce there. What I don't like is that it did break structure on the oscillator daily chart. So let's get back over that first before making that setup move. I would like to retest this high, then look for a higher low for a move here. So something like this, what I would want to see for a trade. Unless you're long term on this. Long term does look good. So keep a close eye on this puppy. Let's experiment with the bot for a while. What? Myro. He said cat boy. This is a meme coin, isn't it? Yeah. I'd have to look into it, man. It's a meme coin. I can't really analyze a meme coin. Not much to talk about on meme coins, but whenever our whole idea or our whole reasoning behind meme coins and why it's interesting. And why technical analysis isn't really a play just yet until it hits like Binance. Once it hits Binance, we can talk about TA on meme coins. A little bit. Even then, pretty bad. Book of memes. Goodness gracious. Book of memes is on Binance, but it's still too early. Not enough data. Myro. Now that's a different one. CryptoStorm, what's Myro? Yeah, Rivian's an interesting one, man. There you go. So we can talk about this one. I'm curious where it's at. Where's it at right now? I love Rivian's very interesting. We're looking at their financials. The fact that they bounced back in 2022 from losing $4 billion to only losing, well, they lost more of this, but their net margin was way less. Their revenue increase is insane. They were 1.6 billion 2022. This last year is 4.43. So they could potentially turn a profit next year, which is really good to see. That's what I'm excited about. So if they turn a profit next year, this is not a bad price for it, right at double digits. So we'll see. We got a next quarter coming up here. Let's go back to let's look at we didn't do FTM, but just Myro. Sorry, look at Myro. I wouldn't hedge my whole life savings on them, but it's definitely not a bad play. They have good production. It's just going to come down to how this first quarter does. I'm really curious to see how quarter one does for them. Quarter one, Hunter, that's key, man. My nose has been running like crazy. Springtime. Okay, so daily on Myro actually holding up very, very nicely. I don't like the structure broke, but it is trying to bounce back, which is good. Let's go to the 4 hour. Decent little volume. It's been having problems here. That's interesting. Low volume, I guess, through this area. Finally broke out. I would keep a close eye on it on this 25. See if there's a reasoning behind why this could be worth buying this here. Go from there. But not a bad value point because of that previous high. I can see price action starting to respect itself because it's been trading long enough. Yeah, Catboy, man, I can't really say much about it there, Ale. Can't. I mean, it's not. It's pumping, and that's as much as you can say. It's like one of those things where it's hard to analyze. Just because it's a meme coin. It's going to go based on trends. We talked about that yesterday a little bit. Trends is everything in the meme coin world. You got to follow the trend. Because the trend is your friend. All right. Let's see here. How much time we got? Wow, we do have some time. We got 25 minutes. I feel like we've been here way longer than that. Let's go to Binance. for FTM. So remember, we targeted the 111, still rejecting it. Remember yesterday we said on FTM we want to see this thing actually get back over that high there. That high 122.9 is still not, which is not good. Daily, yeah, it's probably gonna have to come off of this now. Honestly, it's gonna probably have to come off of this high now. Double top pretty much happened on the 4 hour. Let's get a reset down here around a buck, maybe like 92 cents or something, and then go from there. But it definitely has to come off this high a bit. I think now it's definitely potentially setting up more of a bearish structure on that 4 hour. There you go. That 92.2 would be a great target. Great target to go for. Great target. Shirt setup, I was thinking. Shirt. Yeah, meme coin world right now is quite intense, my friends. There's a lot to talk about in that meme coin world. Unreal. Absolutely insane. It's fun to look at what's trending. Last night there was one that popped up that I saw trending on let's see, is it? Let me go home. I guess I gotta click on one to see it. Saddest cat in the world. What was it? The Mew. This thing is insane. Mew was going bonkers yesterday. Whatever the heck. Like, what is the point? I don't understand what pumps these ones sometimes. This thing did what? It went to a 300 million market cap. 500, 350. 36,000% off of the even if you got it like early off of that too, you had a 5,000% run, 4,000%. That's just insane. Very risky though, my friend. Very risky. You got to know what you're dealing with here. There's some that are worth, like, did this just launch 2 hours ago? Yeah, I mean, there's some that I like to see like early on. I've been keeping a close eye on like this media. Soul Media. It's a whole website around like it's like it has a platform that's already functioning, but like, yeah, meme coins are just interesting. They don't move. These don't necessarily move like meme coins do though. They're mostly here for like a start to what they're building as an actual product versus a meme coin like actually just going bonkers for no absolute reason. This is a hunt to Bowden. Like, what are these? Yeah, I mean, you can see that there's ones that run thousands of % every day. Insane. Unreal. We were going to talk about doing some fun little trading on these on a separate stream at some point. But it's just quite an interesting world out there right now. Like, how is... Pump to the moon. I wish I wasn't a cat. These are newly updated. Solana Drive. This one looks... Nah, this just launched. I bet it's fake. Yeah. Yeah, people are getting really good at faking some of these things, I will say, and not found. That's funny. Really good at stealing your money, so be very careful, my friends. There's ways you can check if they're rug pulls or not. Just got to be careful. And regardless of that, there's a fear in that market right now. Everybody's fighting the fear of being rug pulled. So at any point, if a big seller comes in, regardless if it's a decent one, it can get just tanked for absolutely no reason. Because that's how, I mean, it's all just straight gambling on that site. You just have to be careful. Pepe, you know, you guys love this. Again, I've talked about this. If you're not in from like when it first originally birthed on Binance, it's like, honestly, I wouldn't trade it. This liquidity's being spread so thin now across all the meme coins because of how easy it is to buy them, that there's just certain ones you want to. That's why I'm saying you have to follow the trends. We talked about it yesterday. You have to follow what big influence is driving on certain coins. And there's ways to track that too. You just got to be very careful and pay attention to what's being pushed. What do you know what happened to Mickey? Mickey has his own stream on the community in the Discord. Go back up here. Anything set up though yet? Let's see. What's up, Crypto Book? How you doing, brother? Come on, man. Edward with a 500x on Pepe. Did you actually 500x Pepe? That's pretty insane. Dots. Will Bitcoin go down again for the halving? That's what we're watching right now. So we have, we might be, less is starting to be in play here, my friends. As you put less starting to be in play here. Yeah, I can do NAS 100, God, for sure. Goud. Thought your name was Giat for a second. Yeah, we're just looking for consolidation on Bitcoin in the 60s, my friends. Looking for consolidation in this area here. That little range there, just anywhere in here is solid. I mean, that's fine with me. Just continue to consolidate. Very possible that less does hit. It's going to be very close. We'll make sure to take that pull at the second. What did we say originally? The original ping was 70.79. So right now it is sitting less. Who's it going to be? Where's the bot? Come on, man. All right. Somebody said something earlier. Oh, NAS. What was it? What, NAS 100. Yo, NAS 100 and the NASDAQ are the exact same, by the way. So, but I guess we could do it on Pepperstone. Pretty straightforward, man. Absolutely nobody in their right mind would look short at all on the NASDAQ. Do not look short whatsoever. Not even once. Okay? Not even once. I would highly recommend not looking short on this whatsoever until you show bear structure on like a 4-hour. When bear structure is shown on a 4-hour, then you can start looking a little bit to the bear side. But even then, I would be very careful. You can see why. Price keeps continuing to break out and then find support over the previous high, breaks out again. This is starting to show a little bit of struggle up here, but again, it's still in an extremely bullish trend on the daily. So if this breaks down below here, maybe you could consider retesting, 1790, 17900. But again, it's not anything I would be 100% shorting. I would be looking for longs every single dip when it does make a nice setup. So it's just not worth it right now. It's too big of a trend to be fighting it whatsoever until it breaks structure. If this thing ever on the NAS 100 breaks below 17762, then I would look short. But that's a far ways off, so definitely gotta wait for that. I need a burger. Yeah, me too there, fam. Me too, brother. Me too, brother. Oh man, dude, this stream's going slow today. Your boy's yawning. 144. Got 15 minutes left. What you guys want to see? Halving, April 19th. I want to look at. We should talk maybe a little bit about. Jacob wants McDonald's. Yeah, nah. Let's do bookmarks. There you go. Doge, bro. Guys, halving coming up here. Here's your previous halvings and why we are so bullish on it a year after. By 2025, April of 2025, we think we're going to have at very least 100% increase on Bitcoin. Halving back in November of 2012, December of 2013, or November of 2013, we had a 7,000% increase year over year. In July 2016, we had that halving. When we went July 2017, we had a 283% increase. We're looking similar to what we're seeing here on the second halving. Halving 3, right? Halving 3 here, 76% increase before May 20th, 2020. All the way to the following May 2021, we had a 423% increase. Why wouldn't the cycle continue? We're now sitting over 100% from last April. So if that lines up with what we had the previous in halving 2, we might see a 283% increase or somewhere in the 200% move. So let's look for a very, very nice front. Yeah, it's very possible on the dump front, right? If you see here, halving happens. Zoom in here. We can talk about it. So here you go. Halving did happen here. Can I open this on? I can't. See, halving happened here. 7.6 dumped down to a previous high 470. So it had a decent little bit of retracement there. This halving here happened, but look at this. You know, halving in 2020 happened here. It wasn't at an all-time high though. It was before an all-time high. Then it made its all-time high run. This current state right now, we're sitting at an all-time high above 70K. If we do get a retracement, I honestly don't think it's going to break below 50K. It maybe touches 50 if anything after the halving. That could be the possibility there. But I mean, even here, like looking the first whatever one wasn't at an all-time high, came back down. This one here, you know, the very first one was at an all-time high, but that doesn't really count because the volume wasn't there. So it's going to be interesting because the volume's a little bit more aggressive. But even here, you know, 2020, it didn't really dip. It wasn't at an all-time high, though. So it's going to be quite interesting to see where it might be. So very, very interesting for sure. Very interesting. We'll see where we end up. It's always going to be different. Thomas wants silver. Why do you want silver? You want like the silver ETF or I'll do a silver future, I guess. Silver. I'll look at this in a minute. Yo, talk about consolidation. Look at this daily chart. Yeah, this thing's been in a daily consolidated range forever. When did it break off into this? Probably right here. Yeah. So here you go, back into the value range. I'd be targeting POC 23.29 down there, and then maybe the low 22.30. September 2025, maybe. I think, you know, yeah, it's gonna be so new. Just because of the ETFs and everything. How's our whatever we're doing? We're stuck in a small spot here. We'll see how this plays out though. Still up a bit. Had a very nice push there. Should have put that take profit at 2,200. You calculated day by day. Interesting. That's pretty cool. Do you have a chart for that? I'll show it. Avalanche coming down the 4 hour. Where are you going, Av? Where are you going, Avalanche? Oh wait, gotta keep an eye on the time. 1:49. We got 10 minutes, my friends. We got 10 minutes. 10 minutes to taking Bitcoin predictions. Right now, it is less. Looks like it might be less today, sadly. Might be less today, my friends. Sol predictions? I told you what my Solana predictions are. It's 198.13, 208. That open close high we just set, but honestly, 224 and 249 is a weekly move that I'm looking for on Solana. Man, dude, imagine having Solana down here at like $2. Insane. Look at this though. We're kind of seeing something similar to that here. We're not on the weekly, but on the daily. Look at the daily time frame. Similar situation. This thing's ready to bust and run, my friend. Algo Rand. Sell. Sell now, free signal. On which one, man? Algo, USDT. I'll say that was not right. There we go. Ooh, okay. Algo ran, bouncing perfectly off of that previous high. Let's go to that weekly. It's back up. This is what we wanted to see this week. I want to see this thing close over last week's open of 2754. But here you go. Beautiful reject and bounce there. This thing's looking really nice. This thing might actually rally up to 34.45. We'd like to see that. For Shiba, we're not doing price predictions on Shiba. Again, that's all trend based, my friend. Can't really use TA to analyze Shiba. 27 cents. My upside target is definitely 35. But you know the drill. I think we go right for roughly 36, 37 mark on this one. This one's setting up actually quite nicely. I would want to just see that weekly closure up above last week's open of 27.54. 27.54. Let's see here. 4-hour time frame. Dang. If this had that turning point up here, it'd been nice. Just didn't have it. Actually did. Technically, I guess you could have taken it if you wanted to be ballsy. Want to be ballsy. Sheep, guys, all meme coins are based on trends, my friend. You just got to be careful. If you're not in yet, you have to watch and see how the volume is traded. Okay, because essentially, like here you go. It's not anything against meme coins. It's just how it trades. It's like I'd pull up a volume indicator, go to your daily chart, wait for an uptick in volume. Right? Why is the average volume? You can see here, like literally. Look, like shit. Dead volume. Nothing. Major uptick in volume. This is all trend-based. These things work in flows, right? Major uptick in volume. Boom, right there. That's what I would have bought. Made the mega trend there. You could have hit, what? 52%. Mega move, right? Volume dies off again. Right? Dies off. Boom. Mega volume pickup right here. Boom. Like mega move. Could have had 228% there. It's just how it works. You're gonna want to compare it to previous volume spikes. It's just you can't chart them. I mean, look at Pepe. I can do it again. Pepe launches, right? Mega volume dips. Boom, mega, whatever there. Volume dies off here. Flatlines. I probably would have gotten out when it broke that low. Waited for the next volume spike on the bull side, not the bear side. Mega volume spike right here. Bought. Could have held. Could have probably taken some profits. Waited again. Mega volume spike. Waited again. The minute, though, you see a towering candle like this, or like this, it's like mega candle, buy, boom, huge run. It's like it's not complicated. Trading these is not too complicated. If you want to trade meme coins, you just got to watch the waves, man. It's a wave kind of form. Wave format. 5 minutes left, and we're taking predictions. It's at a less right now. I mean, boom. Hasn't been around that long on Binance, but look how the volume already died off on Boom. It's like I wouldn't be trading this. I'm waiting for that next volume spike. Balls. I have some balls. Volume's actually stable on balls. That's interesting. Volume's pretty stable on it. Buy, sell, meme scalps. Yeah, I mean, you just buy volume spikes and hope it's that final mega run. Dogecoin, you can trade. Doge is the only meme coin that you can trade because it's been around for a while. You can actually trade this thing, but I would still wait for volume spikes. Yet again, major volume gap up. Boom, mega run. Major volume gap up. Boom, mega run. Even volume. Even volume. Major volume jump there. Boom, mega run. I mean, this was back when it launched. Or, sorry. It's just pretty typical. Pretty typical moves, my friends. Not much to be full on discussing. Bitcoin, though, lovely, lovely move so far this week. Just want to see this thing settle off right up here. Just settle off anywhere above 69K. Settles off over 69K this week. We're looking really, really good. Make sure, guys, that you sub, because this Friday we're doing a $300 giveaway. If you're part of the HODL gang, you also get to, yeah, I forgot to mention that today, guys. A little off today. Guys, make sure you go to our channel or click the join button next to the live stream. If you hit that join button next to the live stream right there, which for some reason won't let me, but you can become a part of the HODL gang. You get 2 extra entries on the Friday giveaways, and potentially could be a winner, my friends. You get a chance to win $100 every single Friday. We give away $300, $100 to 3 people. Had some great winners this past week, but make sure you tune in by Friday. Hit that sub button, hit the like button. Tomorrow we have to come back and hit 120 likes yet again if we want to fully actually do the giveaway. So make sure you tune back in tomorrow. Guys, did you hear about KuCoin is on charges? I mean, I'm sure all these exchanges eventually get on charges. We're going to Friday or Thursday. I'm going to update you guys that on tomorrow. For now, it's probably going to still be Friday, okay? Probably still going to be Friday. Just might not stream on Thursday is what I'm saying. Might not stream on Thursday, then come back Friday with the giveaway. So I'll let you know tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll have the whole game plan. All right, we got about 2 minutes left. Bitcoin levels and next target. Yes, sir. Bitcoin levels right now, we're just watching for continuous holding over the 65,500 level. If you're in the stream already last week, we discussed last week of closing this weekly candle over 65,500, and we probably would get a push to the 70s. And that's exactly what happened. So that's why you tune in every day to the LuxAlgo live stream. But that being said, we're still consolidating. Oh, it's ticking back up, guys. We got 2 minutes left. You might get lucky here. See if you get a big buy. That's interesting. But again, yeah, want to see this continuous consolidation above, you know, the 65,500. Again, though, if it's going to just hold up over 68K, that's what we're mostly watching. You have a nice imbalance here to be trading, potentially here if it comes back and retests. But watch that 68K bounce, potentially, and we'll go from there. But over now, still bullish structure on the 4 hour. Gotta love it. Looking for that continuation. All right, guys, we got 3 seconds and... Oh, never mind. Never mind. Sorry about that. We don't have 3 seconds. We have literally 1 minute now. 1 minute till predictions. We're very close. Any good lower entries for Solana here? Dude, Dennis, you already have a massive bag of Solana, bro. I think it was a fake out push down. Either way, man, consolidation before the halvening, however you guys say it, is all we want to see. What if any close below 65K? Will it go to 50,000? That's pretty aggressive. That's a $15,000 move. I wouldn't just say it's going to do that. No, I would want to see it. It needs to close below 60, and then maybe we can talk about it. But now 65,500 is that key level right now from that weekly open close high. Closed beautifully over that. This week's looking very good so far. So this week could actually hit 73K again. We're still mega bullish as long as it continues to trade above 69,000. So nice moves. Hey Dennis, I told you to buy a 160. I told you to buy a 160, brother. All right, guys. There it is. Boom. Less is the winner today. I'm sorry, my friends. I know a lot of you guys say more, but Less is our winner today. Congrats. Let's take a look at who said more, because I'm pretty sure everybody said more. And what am I talking about? I'm talking about a chance for you guys to win, be a part of a separate giveaway every single Monday. Our top 10 viewers get entered into a separate giveaway, have a 1 in 10 chance of winning $100. Just by tuning in every day and doing Bitcoin predictions, as well as chatting, liking, and just dueling, gambling their points, whatever they want to do with the bot if it's ever working. But guys, let's see here. Les was the winner, and my goodness, we have a lot of more. So make sure you tune in at the beginning of the streams to have a chance to add 100 points to your profile by putting in your Bitcoin predictions. It's only open for about 10 minutes at the beginning of every stream. Sometimes it's probably less than that, actually. But here we go. We got Vishnu with the more. Yikes. We got Alex D with the more. Yikes. Sordic with the more. Come on, man. We got Tom with the more. We got Brad with the more. We got Marlan with the more. Benabice with the more. Muscle with the more. Doug with the more. Goodness gracious. Edward with the more. Crypto Naughty with the more. Land Crypto with the more. Oscar with the more. Azu with the more. Oh my gosh. Sotos with the more. XFH with the more. Wow. Campbell with the more. Come on, man. We got a S with the less. Great job, S. Great job, Ham. Great job. Man, not very many. Doran with the less. Good job, Doran. Guys, only those three so far is what I can see. Obviously, I have all y'all's entries, but overall, man. Overall, everybody's saying more. Congrats if you said less. You get 100 points added to your profile, and that means you are one step closer to being in that top 10 at the end of the week. So we really, really appreciate it, my friends. Make sure you tune in on Friday for a chance to win $100. We have a $300 giveaway going out to the public on Friday. But if you want to have a better chance at winning, make sure you join the HODL gang. You get a 2 extra entries. It's literally $1, and every single week you get 2 extra entries to the $300 giveaway every single Friday. So you just join it on the YouTube channel next to the LuxAlgo name. Just hit join the HODL gang. It's only $1. That being said, guys, make sure you go to Jacob with the less. Ah, man, I haven't put my predictions in this week. I should have. I'll make sure to do that next week. But guys, make sure you join the Discord. It's absolutely free. All you have to type in is LuxAlgo Discord on Google, or just type in discord.gg/lux. Make sure you also follow the Twitter. The Twitter, we do analysis like this all day long, and also news updates. So if you want constant market updates with everything that's going on in the crypto and the stock world, make sure you're following the Twitter. We give you the best information. We don't, cloud you with like a bunch of like random tweets and news updates. It's actually the best stuff you can get out of news markets to stay up to date. So make sure you go follow that. It's just LuxAlgo on Twitter. But besides that, guys, really appreciate you guys tuning in yet again. Hope that you have a good rest of your evening. And we'll be back tomorrow ready to go again. Remember, Thursday, I won't be live at the same time at 1 Eastern. We may be live later that night. Probably not. Probably be live on Friday for probably a shorter stream, but still live to do the giveaway, do a few analysis while I'm in Florida. So it could be a nice Florida stream. Maybe we'll have a little Pepe. Pepe was a little off today, sadly. But overall, guys, thank you yet again for tuning in. Make sure you sub, you hit that like button. Really appreciate it. And join the HODL gang if you can. We finally got our 2-month badges. Gotta love it. Fam with a 2-month badge. I saw Tom with a 2-month badge. Some of you guys are gonna still get it. Next up, 3-month badge is the Doge Dog. Doge Dog bobbing his head with the glasses on. So get look forward to that. Look forward to seeing that for sure. But guys, love you. Have a good rest of your day. Stay safe out there. Make sure Bitcoin is continuously trading over 68K. We're still looking bullish for that maybe 73 run by the end of the week. Overall, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for subbing. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a good day. Peace.
Who's your daddy?